Yeah, had a bit of a snooze, and it's about 4 o'clock now, and we're heading again down the straits. I've got the tide with me. I had just the last bit of the tide, so I thought, well, no, I'm gonna take that, because we're cracking along at about nearly 7 knots with the tide, so you soon cover a bit of ground. So don't know where I'm going to end up tonight, but with the sun going down, it's easier. It's not so harsh on you so I'll probably go till sunset, which will be about 6 o'clock. Yeah, we're having a cracker of a sail coming down towards Woody Island in front. Just got to get around this little island. So this side of us is going to make that easy. Doing 7 knots, 7.4 with the tide. There's the main. Got a full main up, and we're really powered up. Yeah, you don't get many sails like this where it's flat water and you're fully powered up. It's great. Well, that's our sunset. Going behind Big Woody Island. The other end of Woody Island. Got to go around a buoy, which is quite somewhere about there, I think, a green buoy. There's a lot of coral in between around this island, so I've got to go about there somewhere. Yeah, well, just had to do a bit of maths and work out what I was doing. So since we left Victoria Point, we've done 19 hours of motoring, and that equates to 35 litres of fuel. So I've got basically 35 litres on board. So that's another 19 hours, and I'm going to go to the Keppels and not the stop again. I could probably easily get there on 19 hours of fuel, but but I decided that to go into Harvey Bay and get some fuel in their marina is going to take me an hour, and I can anchor there for the night because I don't really want to carry on through Moon Point in the dark, all sandbanks, and I think that's the best decision. We'll go in tonight and go into the fuel wharf and stick in 40 litres or 35 litres, and then I'll sail out and anchor. I'm not staying in the marina because it's $40, and I'm in cruise mode at the moment, and $40 is $40 to me. So we're going to go around Big Woody. There's a kind of light down there just flashing. We've got to go round that, and then we can go into Harvey Bay. I'll be getting to Harvey Bay in the dark, but it's pretty well lit going in there. And then I'll get some fuel, then I'll find somewhere to anchor in the just outside the marina for the night, and head off early in the morning up towards Wathumba Creek and whale country. This is what it's like coming in. After fueling up at Harvey Bay Marina at the fuel wharf at about 8 o'clock, I moved out and anchored outside the marina wall. It was very calm, in 3 meters of water. Had a nice sleep and set off 5 o'clock.
trying to catch the tide. It's just about slack water now, and the tide will be coming in a knot and a half, and I'm trying to beat the tides and get across the Moon Point before the tide starts racing in, or otherwise I'll be pushing a tide of about 1.5 knots. Now heading over to Moon Point and then following the Fraser coast up and into Platypus Bay, and hope to anchor off either the Triangle Cliffs, or if we're really making good progress, go into Wathumba Creek at high tide. Beautiful day. There's about 5 knots of breeze at the moment. Just got to keep going, get over there first, and then I'll put the sails up. It's now 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've over at Moon Point we've negotiated the sandbanks. Actually I bumped one, but my own fault, and trying to cut a corner. I always think I'm in Stratos, you know, and this has got an expensive peel in it, so I should be playing around in shallow water. Anyway, we're on our way now down the Fraser coast. This is the Moon Point, and the sun's just coming out, come up, and it's going to be a beautiful day. When I get up about a mile and a half, I'll put the sails up. It's now 6 in the morning, and we're just heading along the west coast of Fraser. We're actually just starting at Moon Point and heading up into Platypus Bay. We hope to get to Wathumba Creek. Coming across from Harvey Bay, it's low tide, and you've got the sandbanks to negotiate, and it's quite tricky, especially when the sun's in your face. And we're heading up the Platypus Bay, where it's whale country, and onto Wathumba Creek, which is about 21 miles, nautical miles. I hope to put the sails up in a minute when I get round this corner. And 9 o'clock in the morning now, and there's no wind, so we're just motoring along at about 5 knots towards Wathumba Creek. We've probably got about 15 miles to go now, and like to get in at well, I'll arrive there after high tide, but I should be able to get in the creek, hopefully. That's the Fraser coast, Triangle Cliffs. The entrance to Wathumba Creek. This is the channel because it's slightly bluer. Just these 2 logs in the water. Campers over there, all on Fraser Island with their 4-wheel drives. Yeah, this is where it shallows out across this bit just here. I'm going to slow down a bit now.
Yeah, we're still in 1.4 of water, which is quite a lot. Just follow this bank round here. Kind of shallow off here. Not the gear that. You just come for the day? You just come for the day? You just come for the day?
Yeah, it's for a day trip.
Have you got any food or what? Do you want a drink and a sandwich or anything?
Oh, that's alright. Cheers for that, though.
Okay. This is dawn and the sun's just rising over Wathumba Creek.